Hello, here's week 10. So one of the first things we did on Tuesday was get video data for our balloon launchers. So everyone just brought theirs on the field and we tried it out, and David took videos for us. So that was fun. And the second part of class, we did like another example of the top view of the balloon launcher and stuff. And we also David demonstrated the log repro analysis and how to do it like from the videos he just took. So we followed along in steps with that, but it turns out it wasn't working because of the new version and all that. So luckily I still have the old one on my laptop, so it should work out fine. And so I took a few notes on like the steps of log repro and how we're supposed to do that. So I'll put in screenshots of my notes, and also we went over how to find acceleration based on this formula. So it's BF squared equals VI squared plus 2AD, and we just modified that to find acceleration. I was kind of confused on where that formula came from, but it works. And after that, we went over like little tips on VPython, and David just gave us some hints on how we should be writing the program. So it's right there. Thursday was all about energy, and so we got in we were already in our groups, but we brainstormed on everything we knew and then questions that we wanted to know. So my group came up with, there was different types of energy like kinetic, potential, mechanical, chemical, acoustic, all that. And we didn't know what E equals mc squared meant, so that was one of our questions. And I'll put like a picture of the board that we were working on in class. One of the things I got from that discussion was that pretty much energy can be stored in different ways, but energy is energy. And one of the examples was a ball dropping to the floor, and it goes through kinetic, gravitational, and spring energy. And I learned that the higher it is, the more energy it is, and it's converted from gravitational to kinetic as it drops. So that made sense to me. And here's just an energy diagram that David drew, and I copied it down. Another useful thing that I learned was the formulas on how to find kinetic energy, gravitational, spring, and work. So I have all those formulas written down. I'm not going to go over them because they're too long, but that was really useful, and I'm sure I'll be using that in our Prezi. There was a timeline that David went over that explained like all the motions our balloon goes through when we release it. So ES is before, EK plus EG is just leaving, EG plus EK is the peak, when it reaches the peak, and EK is when it's back down, so it's back to kinetic energy, and ED is when it's dissipated. And one last thing that was really helpful was how to find velocity, which is all over the square root of 2gh, which is 2 times the gravitational pull, which is 9.8, times the height. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot to take in and it was kind of overwhelming. I had to go back all over my notes and try to understand what we went over because it was just a lot to take in, you know. And this weekend, me and my group decided that we had to do the stretch tests for Hooke's Law that we also had to include in our Prezi. And basically just starting our Prezi, trying to get it done before Thursday, and making sure we have everything that needs to be in it. And I just saw that David posted on Blackboard like the criteria we need for that. So really busy work, but we'll get it done. And yeah, that's basically what my week consisted of. See you next week. Bye.